Today, the talking battle rap was about ghostwriting, and I saw Yoshi G and QP going back and forth on different platforms about their situation. I want to talk about them in a little bit, but you have been in the culture with me for a minute. The ghostwriting shit, especially when it comes to female battle rap and male battle rap, has been in the culture for a long time. My question is, bro, why is niggas getting such a pass for this though?
Niggas is getting passes to me, I think, because nobody like it's horrible as this sounds. It's becoming a norm, bro. And it's a norm to the fact where you got this and shit writing with each other to get to give niggas ideas and give niggas hot bars, throwaway bars, etc. It's become the norm. That is why people overlook it. And I don't agree with that, but it is what it is.
Because it seemed to me so disrespectful to the ones that really do write and really
Facts.
do put their pain in. But it's like, yo, we still allow these people to get and sit down at the cool table. Other battle rappers who I feel like should be disrespected still be rubbing shoulders with these people. And I hold just as much accountability to the ghostwriters. Like, take the money thing out of it. I feel like you ghostwriting, you still cheating the sport and the culture. What you think about that?
This is what, like, I believe that, like, if you are a battle rap old head that's not like look at me and you, we're not the average fans. Like, we actually do this shit. We in this motherfucking culture. We've done a lot in this culture, so we are in it. So to us, it's a lot different. But if you are newer in the culture and you just want to see entertainment, looking at it, transitioning and using the metaphor or using something similar, I would say like Drake, right? They'll get reference tracks.
Right.
And you know, back in the day in the hip hop age, we used to be like, yo, you got to write your bars. Back in the R.I.P. DMX, you feel me? You had to write your bars. You had to write your own ish. And that's what made you. But today's music, a lot of these rappers don't write their own stuff. But a lot of the newer fans that are in the culture, because now it's a popular sound now, they allow it because they just want to be entertained. They don't care. They don't care where it's coming from. They just want to be entertained. And that's how it is in battle rap, unfortunately, these days.
And it's crazy because this is supposed to be the truest essence of hip hop. This is supposed to be the one element that you can get raw lyrics. You understand what I'm saying?
Form, bro.
Pure talent.
Purest form.
And, you know, I get that the fans just want to see entertainment. They don't have that much invested into the building of these battles and the material and the content. But when you got these other battlers that really been doing it, and then you got other people getting shine and they ain't really been putting in that work, to me that's just really disrespectful. But people don't really be getting called out. They let this shit rock. And I'm like, yo, that's just poison in the culture.
Facts. I hear you 100%. I don't like it either, bro. But like I said, unfortunately, that is the new norm. It's more of an entertainment based. It's not about how you got it's not how you got your writtens no more. It's what are you going to provide once you get on that camera and you get on that caffeine stage, or you get on that, on whatever type of stage that the RBE, the KOTD. It's like, we don't even care. Not we, but most of the people don't even care. We just want to see a classic. And it's very unfortunate.
Now, the Yoshi G QP thing came out of nowhere with me. And QP's name has been infamous when it comes to ghostwriting and battle rap. You understand what I'm saying? You know it. Were you shocked when you saw this story developing on social media?
No, because QP has been known, and shout out to QP. The quantum physics, but he makes sure for the last like 3-4 years, he's made sure he's let everybody know I write for a lot of these ladies. He's put it out there, bro. He's leaked it any and every way that he can just so he can get his shine. So when it comes to QP in general, I wasn't shocked that he possibly helped, allegedly, should I say, help Yoshi G write her rhymes or get to or put some material together to do whatever. I'm not surprised, bro.
You know, it's crazy because I thought they had a pretty good, decent rapport. You know, nothing should be surprising in battle rap. You're right. But I thought they had a decent rapport. But what I found out today, and I'm not sure how true it is, they were saying that she told him that she felt like the content that he gave her was not good enough for this tournament. And that's what rubbed him the wrong way.
If that is the case, if that's the case,
wow.
I hope that she comes up with better content herself. And I am old school, so I don't even like that. I don't even like the fact that you got to get your material from somebody else, period. I understand ideas, like QP say, exchanging energies, right? I understand you say, oh, you should probably, like, if I got an event coming up and I got a dope ass match and you're like, you should use this angle. That's cool. You can tell me an angle that I wasn't thinking about. But it's when it comes down to when it boils down to the actual content, word for word, you should be ashamed of yourself if this is the case. I shouldn't be getting bars from you because that means that it's not coming from me. It's coming from somebody else.
What would you say that the battle rap community should do with Yoshi G right now? How do you think they should feel with Yoshi with all this shit coming out?
They shouldn't do anything because we don't have anything solid yet. We should just let Yoshi rap. And if Yoshi come out and she show out and she advance to the next round, what can we say? We can't say anything. But if she goes out there and she lays an egg and her style and everything is completely different and it's horrible, then we can go ahead and be alleged. But we will never know if it's true. It's always going to be a third party. All this stuff is coming from a third party because we don't know. We don't know because I just heard QP say that he wrote for somebody else or that he exchanged energies with somebody else and they got online. Speaking of 40 bars, and 40 bars low-key checked him, and he retracted that. He kind of retracted back. So is it true or not? We don't know.
Yeah, he got a history of this, man. His name is infamous when it comes to this, you know, going back to Bonnie Godiva, you know. My thing is, man, you know how amazing it would be if Yoshi G was to somehow walk away with $100,000, man, after all this.
Salute to Yoshi G if she walks away with $100,000 and wins this tournament. If she does this without the help of QP and she does this on her own. My question for you, Seven, is what does that do for what does that say for her if she does walk away with $100,000 on her own and she doesn't use QP? Does that mean that she's maybe having a ghostwriter, or was QP lying?
Well, I think the proof may be in the pudding. I don't think there's no way of ducking and dodging and getting around what the help was given. But after this and the backlash that she's getting from this, if she's able to walk away out of this tournament, I just feel like that's a resilient, that just shows so much star quality for your back being against the wall like that. I think we will be saying a whole new Yoshi G. Like, she could put the thought bar shit to rest. The Tory Doe battle, even though she won, like, I don't even think that would stand as big as her going through this gauntlet and being successful after these allegations right before the tournament start.
I hear you. I think that it would if she wins this tournament, all of this ghostwriting stuff that people are saying about her specifically pertains to QP. I believe that shuts that down for me. Now, is she getting it from somebody else? Possibly. But we know that she's not getting it from QP. And if she wins this tournament, I think it's safe to say that she's probably better off without QP. If she's been taking material from him, because like I said, I do not know. It's word of mouth.
Now, QP is a legend. Shout out to him. I'm not going to give QP no pass on this, man. QP is intoxicating the culture when he's doing this. I'm not trying to knock a man hustle because I want to take the money part out of it. And I'm not putting full responsibility on him because if these girls are taking the content, they just as wrong. But it's like there's two people that should be held accountable every time we dealing with ghostwriters and the people that's taking the content. And it seems like the ghostwriters, because they sit at the cool table, they never have to hold any accountability for what they're doing.
Yeah. I don't blame ghostwriters. I don't blame the ghostwriters, especially if they trying to make bread. Like I can't blame him. I blame the person who is being lazy enough to go step out and who doesn't believe themselves enough to go write their own material. That's who I blame. That's exactly what I blame. I can't blame a ghostwriter for going out and okay, here goes some material, this, that. I just don't, because it's the person. To me, it's all about the person who's being lazy. And I'm going to keep using that word, being lazy.
You are right.
Right.
You are right. You are absolutely right. I just feel like, man, if you are the ghostwriter, and again, this is a money thing, I cannot knock your hustle. So I will never really try to go at a person that does the ghostwriting, because obviously they doing it for the hustle. But just looking at the culture and the art, if you are the ghostwriter, 9 times out of 10, you do this. You do this for a living. So how can you co-sign somebody faking it till they make it within the shit that you grew up in and love just for $1? That just kind of bugs me out sometimes.
That bugs me out too, bro. But like I said, it's battle rap is not as pure as people think it is. It was at one point. But nowadays, with all of the money that's being thrown out there, because, you know, money corrupts and dilutes a whole bunch of stuff, with all of the money in the bags that are out, and with now caffeine, what's the other one? It's caffeine, and what's the other site?
Twitch.
And caffeine and Twitch. Now that we have 2 free streaming sites that these bigger leagues are getting bigger bags for, and they're paying more for it, it's diluted the game, so people are in that spotlight and they want to build their fan bases up. And it's not about growing and starting from the ground up no more. It's about how quick can I get to the top, opposed to actually going through the gauntlet.
Word. It's the new era.
Yeah, and that's why that's why a lot of these battle rappers fade away. And that's why they never really, this is one of the reasons why, and I know this is a totally different topic or subject, but this is one of the reasons why it's so hard for us to get a God tier battle rapper. This is like a real true top tier